For patch notes, they went into anti-gank part 2. They already did part 1. Hopefully you remember that recently. But with part 2, blocking, parrying, or deflecting now enters first hit stun state and gives 25% damage reduction from other sources. It's to help those situations where, let's say you parry and then you get interrupted and you'll still gain the damage reduction from that. So counter guard breaking now enters first hit stun state and gives 75% damage reduction from other sources. To help prevent the behavior of players being counter guard broken and then the opposing teammate would hit you, they have this. So when a player counter guard breaks, the player who initiated the guard break no longer gains damage reduction. When the initiator of the pin is interrupted, the victim of the pin now transitions to the proper hit stun state for the duration of the interrupt state. I'm gonna let JC explain this one.
With this, there was a very, very specific situation where if you had someone that pinned, let's say Pirate, for example, right? Pirate does walk the plank, impale the sword into the opponent. If one of Pirate's allies hits Pirate is going to get kicked out of the it takes a little bit of a hit stun animation. The opponent gets they go into that interrupt state, but it would reset their hit stun state. So because of this, you could, in theory, and it's a bit hard to do, but it was still possible, use your trajectories to interrupt your allies that are ganking people to reset their hit stun so that you could go and deal full damage on them. So this should no longer happen. When you do interrupt a pin like this, the victim of that pin is not going to enter the proper hit stun state. So if they were in neutral, they're going to go into first hit stun, and if they were in first hit stun, they're going to go into second hit stun. So it's really to round out this entire process so that it makes a lot more sense, and it focuses and it works with the rules that we currently have.
This is next level pro manipulating of the game type of knowledge, and most people are not knowingly incorporating this strategy in their ganking anyway, but it's still good that they are cleaning it up. They need to. If interested, you can read the entire patch notes for more details. They made some adjustments to damage shields. Temporary damage shields are now unique and no longer combined into a singular shield with the best values. This is good because it will allow them to put temporary damage shields in feats and give them some design space to do so. The super shields that players like Yorm would get from having one shield and then another stacking on top of it is now over. They had a bug fix, so the disconnects in round-based game modes should no longer occur when entering a new round. JC mentioned if this does happen, please report it, but they are confident they fixed this. They will get back to hero balancing later, but they wanted to get all these things in for now because this was a lot of work they had to do. They had to work through all of those rules. So good job to the team getting another issue fixed, or issues fixed, I should say. There is one thing I wish they would do, and I know they're not listening to this, but I'm just pleading with you just to hear me out. You know, you guys are my sounding board. I do wish they didn't wait for the dang Warriors Den to put this stuff in the game. That's so pointless to me. If a fix is available, put it in the game. They could then explain it if they want to during the next Warriors Den. And they know players, the information is going to spread. Word of mouth is going to put out that there was a change. They'll be able to put it on their website. Players can go to it. It'll be on Instagram, be everywhere. So, but anyway, that's just my opinion on it.